Hey guys, welcome back to another video of our Last of Us Part 2.
Let's do it.
So, you remember where we
Showed the
left
aquarium
off?
along the shore. Should be down this way.
Yeah. How does anyone stay dry in this city?
We're tag teaming with
go for
Jesse to make sure that we can find Tommy and the new Medina.
Okay.
And remember, we don't have too much time because Dina's not feeling too well and we can't leave him for too long.
Thanks.
What did you tell Dina?
That we're hoping to find Tommy at the aquarium. I didn't tell her you knew. If that's what you're...
I wasn't. This aquarium a wolf base?
I don't think so. Nora said Abby's hiding out there.
You get her to tell you why they did it?
Yeah. Joel had falling out with some fireflies. No, former fireflies.
What kind of falling out?
He was a smuggler. And they disagreed about some goods. Fight broke out, some of them died. Shit. Locked.
Think we can cut through that convention center?
Let's try it.
Ellie didn't lie to Jesse. There was like an argument about some goods, but she didn't give him the whole story. You know, we already know what happened with Joel. Falling out was with her. She was the goods. And, you know, it all ended the way it did, which led to, why this is so important for Ellie.
I see a light through here.
Jammed?
Yeah.
Okay. Not happening.
Told you.
It's just checking.
You know, I wonder if you went into the game files and you were actually like peek through that door for real, like as a developer, like what would you actually see? Did they model those rooms, or they probably modeled just like enough to see through the crack in the door, but that's it. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. Trying to stick with my new upload schedule, which for those who don't know, I'm changing my upload schedule to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going through a lot of their people. In their city.
Because of what they did.
Didn't Abby and her friends come to Jackson for something Joel did?
This place isn't like Jackson. I mean, Joel and Tommy helped Abby when she got attacked. These people are trying to kill everyone around them. I mean, they shot you on sight, didn't they?
Yeah. They did.
Just picking up supplies around
Hey.
here.
Give me a hand.
No rush, really. It's always good to have a teammate in this game because helps with the crowd control. At least like some of these guys can focus fire on somebody other than you.
I just
So,
gotta ask.
gotta say that's
Why
a
didn't she tell me
positive.
about it? The pregnancy.
Listen, I'm sure she'll tell you about it when she...
Going downstairs. All of you.
Who did you hear it from?
Make sure this area is clear, wait for the other units. Then take the fight to the start.
Last time...
It'll be like last time.
You know, if you're able to like take your time and listen to the conversations they're having, there's a reason why they shot Jesse on sight.
Don't look like there's a choice. Think of what'll happen if we succeed.
There's like an ongoing conflict between WLF and the Scars, so trust is like very hard to come by in this area.
Trespass!
That was pretty good. Jesse took him out and then Molotov got to him. Not too bad, the 1-2 punch, stun, and then melee. This part's a little tricky, mostly because there's not too much cover, and there's not too many ways to flank. You kinda just have to duke it out with them in a gunfight until the odds tip into your favor. Kind of tricky. That was a nice shot.
That'll do it. These wolves, man. So trigger happy.
They're at war with this fucked up cult.
What are you talking about? Seraphines or something? Seraphites?
Scars is all I've heard them called. You run into any?
No.
You're lucky.
I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't run into any. Reason being because I was thinking about how like we had to cut through that park. But he never had to cut through the park to get to the hospital. There was no reason for him to go to the hospital. And pretty much the only way to the hospital was through the park, so maybe he didn't have to go that deep into the city. I don't know. Yeah, definitely lucky for him, because I'd say that they are more challenging than the regular WLF. Mostly because the WLF use basic English commands to one another, and they communicate using the same language, English. So it's a lot easier to pick up on their cues, to It's not so easy to pick up on your cues when you're like whistling a lot. That's just something I noticed. This place is very abundant in supplies. It's definitely worth just taking your time in this game. Especially if you don't intend to speedrun it, or if you want to get every little collectible. You actually get more out of the game when you take your time and read all the little notes. I guess you can say you get your money's worth. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. I have ammo for like pretty much all my guns, except for the snub nose. I really like the bow and arrow though, cause you can just manufacture your own arrows. You won't have to worry too much about
What's up with all these posters?
wasting
It's a
ammo.
bunch of comics.
So you just make more.
Wait, what's happening here?
Gathering for people who were really into this stuff. Like you, basically.
We were born in the wrong time, man.
Oh, maybe she's talking about a comic book convention. Convention. Oh, man. Hope you guys picked up on that one. You know, I wonder if you were to pay attention to all the cars. Do they
What were you
reuse the models, like the developers?
About Dean.
Or just
You
like,
said she'll tell me when.
Once things are wrapped up here.
I guess at some point it'll get pretty hard to hide it. I don't know if she's gonna keep it.
I don't.
Jesse's funny, he's like, well, she's gotta tell me eventually or else I'll put two and two together. I guess it's really important that they're able to communicate, her and
Look at this
and
mess.
him.
The aquarium. It's right next to that Ferris wheel.
He's hoping Tommy has the same info.
So yeah, I was saying like with the devs,
Looks like we're swimming.
I wonder if they wanted a world where everybody used the same cars, the same looking cars. Like I don't know if the like model cars that they use that look abandoned there, if they repeat over and over again. I don't know if that's like intentional or not, but
Okay. Where now?
Working on it.
oh, this is this area right here. It's optional. You really don't have to clear it out. But if you do clear it out, just make sure you're well supplied, because there's definitely a lot of infected in this area. That was a nice shot.
Ellie, here!
Nice. I didn't even have to use my axe.
Is that it?
Clicker kind of just
Yeah.
called
think
it
so.
quits. He was like, "Oh, you got me. GG." So yeah, this area, totally optional. There's not really any reason to go here and risk your life over it. But if you do, there's a collectible and some supplies, like a health pack. But nothing life-changing. You actually might be better off not wasting your resources and just soldiering on.
We got more! On the right!
Okay, now that's it.
This place looks like a dead end.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know what I was thinking about? Some of these dead some of these people who died. I do wonder why they're not infected. When they're not roaming around like infected.
Go Team Jackson.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
Said it better.
Maybe because they died from a different cause than a bite. Like that guy that was on the ground. Not
This way.
sure why that person wasn't infected, but
After you.
I mean, also you gotta think about the quadriceps virus they use in this game. It's not like Walking Dead. Like in Walking Dead, it turns out that, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen it, but in Walking Dead, everybody has the zombie virus, and all it takes is
Hey, up here.
your heart to stop for it to start to activate, and then within minutes, like, you become an infected zombie. But in this game, it's different. Like, you could actually die from like a gunshot wound and you won't be infected. You'll just die from like that fatal shot. So I guess that's how they explain some of these bodies. Yeah, some of these
Think you can
bodies
get
that
through
you
there?
just find
Let's see.
intact, they probably not been bitten. Those aren't victims of a bite mark infection.
I would have come, you know, if you told me you were leaving.
I just...
Oh, that would
I
have
didn't
been
think
nice.
you'd be okay with all this.
I looked up to Joel. What happened to him was messed up. I would have come.
I think
Joel liked you a lot too, you know. He used to think I had a crush on you.
Really?
I mean, you're handsome and whatever, but I'm not into your type.
Asians?
Yeah, that's obviously what I meant.
nice. Yeah, she's into Dina. I think I was gonna say that I think that's why she didn't invite Jesse, because it's kind of like a Dina and Ellie type of thing that they wanted to do, and they were a lot closer together than Ellie and Jesse were. So almost like it was a party of two and he wasn't invited. Although now you could tell that he should have been invited because she was pregnant. Dina had his kid, so
Jesus. What happened up here?
definitely should have
These guys really
considered
have it
that.
in for each other.
I think it goes back years.
Wonder how it all started.
You know, I wonder why Dina even went with Ellie in the first place. Like,
Wow.
she must
place
have
is
known she was pregnant,
Blood's still
and
wet.
she decided to run away from
Let's get back to the
Jackson anyway.
Yeah.
Almost like abandoning your responsibilities on a whim, you know. But yeah, I don't know if the story was meant for thinking that hard. I don't think
Down this way.
you're supposed to think too hard
The
about
box
that.
around to that Ferris wheel.
Box around? I don't know what that means.
You know, when you take 3 right turns around a block instead of just turning left.
Okay, let's box around.
Got him! Sweep the area for survivors.
I never heard that saying before, box around.
Good job, boy. Sounds pretty bad. I'm sure it ain't easy driving a boat back here. Take it your chance. We all will.
You gotta always keep your silencer handy, especially in moments like these. Where you want to get the element of surprise. I would say the most important target actually is the dogs. Just because,
Hey boy, what's wrong? Got a scent?
yeah, they have these really good tracking noses. I really feel bad for killing these dogs, so yeah, I don't know, I don't feel good about it.
Fan out! Someone must have slipped past us.
Hey, girl, what's wrong? Picked up something?
Whoa. That was close. did notice that the AI in this game, sorry, I did notice that Jesse is capable of taking out one or two guards, but he won't do anything for you. If there's one that's like out in the open, he'll probably take out that guard, but he won't kill dogs or he won't kill more than 2 people.
I don't see him. Track them down.
Ooh, nice shooting.
Keep from that direction. How'd they get away? Find where they're hiding.
Oh, you know, guys, if you want, when we're done with The Last of Us Part 2, you guys could post comments on what we should do next. I was thinking, if you want, we could try out Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. But there's no real storyline to talk about, so it's not too engaging. It's just fun to like pass the time, watching the gameplay, and commenting on the little Easter eggs. But yeah, if you guys want, just put in comments whatever you guys would like to see, and I'll consider it. So it looks like we pretty much got past this whole area unscathed. Didn't take any damage. It's really good actually. Usually in every encounter I take some sort of damage, but not in this case. Yeah, those little candy bars, those are really good. Because I mean, you can't take them with you, but at least they don't use up a health pack, and health packs do even more health, so they're really good resources to keep when you really need them. But at least with the candy bars, you can save your health packs for later and then just eat the candy bars. That's why it's also good to not fully heal in this game. Like, leave some damage onto your health bar so that you can hopefully find a candy bar later and just like shore up that little gap in health. I noticed that. You know what I was thinking? Like, I do wonder, what if they rewrote the story to have Joel survive? Like, I don't know about you, but if you saw one of the trailers for Last of Us Part 2, there is a scene where she kind of gets surprised by somebody who kind of like clasps his hand over her mouth, and then she turns around and she sees Joel. And in this game, you actually see that it wasn't Joel, it was Jesse. So it makes me think, what if the original plan was to have Joel survive? And Jesse was supposed to be more like of a sideline character. I do wonder like how they were going to approach that. Would it have been better? Would it have been worse? Then again, you can't get the whole revenge plot in there if there's nobody to avenge. So makes me think I guess like if anybody else died, like if Dina died or Jesse died, I don't know if it would have made as much sense to go chasing after because you really don't know who Dina is in the beginning, but you definitely know who Joel is because you have that whole history since part 1. So I guess like the whole motivation would have been jeopardized. You wouldn't really be like interested, or there's no incentive to actually go out there and get this strange girl that just comes in and kills Dina or Jesse. You know what I mean? Like who is this person? Like imagine like Abby just kills Jesse or Dina, and you're like, all right. I mean, like, that's really messed up, but I mean, you're gonna go like cross-trekking to Seattle to seek revenge on that person for killing a friend. Like, it wouldn't make as much sense. Maybe that's what they were thinking, if they were even thinking of letting Joel live in this storyline. I really do wonder if there was another storyline where Joel was supposed to live. And how interesting would that have been? How would that have influenced the reception that this game got? And would people be interested in a part 3 after that if Joel was still alive? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you ever played this game called Halo Combat Evolved, it turns out that Cortana I think if I'm getting this right, if I remember correctly, what I heard was that like, you know how Guilty Spark is supposed to be.
I think Abby picked the aquarium on purpose because it's so damn hard to get to.
Maybe.
Like, you know how Guilty Spark was supposed to be the bad guy by the end of Halo? Well, it turns out that Cortana was actually supposed to be the bad guy. Oh, you know, the antagonist.
Jesus. How the hell are we crossing this?
How would that have changed the
We could use that
whole
road.
Halo universe?
It's pretty fucking far.
Or we use that.
Yeah. That's better.
That looks good.
Come on. This way.
We haven't seen any boats or, well, we have seen like vehicles, like jeeps and stuff, but haven't seen many boats. The reason
Let's try
like,
through here.
most of this town is destroyed is because there's
We take these guys out and steal their boat.
Definitely taking their boat. It's up to them if they want to get in our way.
Hopefully it's a small crew.
Place is wrecked.
You don't say.
Got it. Come on.
Yeah, they actually explain why most of the city's all destroyed the way it is. It's because there were like frequent bombings to try to stem the tide of the infected, and to deal with any rebels that were
This way. Come on.
overpowering the local law enforcement and the National Guard in the area. So most of these buildings are in pieces.
Shit. You four, take the land bridge to the marina. The rest of you, we hold here and wait for orders.
What the fuck? We're supposed to wait here while our guys are being sniped?
We have our orders. We'll have more than enough people to take care of one tonight.
Oh, you know what? Did you hear on the radio they said that there's a sniper in the marina taking out their friends? Try to remember that. You know, in case that's ever mentioned in the future. You also have to think about it because we're looking for Tommy, right? And if we remember correctly, Tommy used to teach Ellie how to snipe. You know, back when they were hunting infected and clearing out patrols, like those clearing patrols. So, could actually be Tommy.
We can get to the marina through here.
No, we're taking a boat.
You heard them, right? They're talking about Tommy.
We don't know that.
Who else is it gonna be?
If it is him, he'll be gone by the time we get there. Abby is where he'll be headed, so if we just
What if
follow,
he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
Jesus Christ.
The best way to help Tommy is to go after Abby. You do this, I'm not saving your ass again.
I really hope you make it.
Just go after Tommy. I mean, like, 3 heads are better than 1, right? So, I mean, now you're just on your own, and Tommy could get killed. What does that mean for Jesse? Jesse's gonna find Tommy, and then it's just gonna be him there. He could get killed, and then now Ellie's all alone. Makes sense to just stick together. Like, that's what I would have done. It's also a good excuse to make this area solo instead of having to worry about Jesse.
I don't want any more surprises today.
You'll actually notice in this area, at least when I went through it, it's so complex. There's guards on multiple floors, and the floors are very vast. So, just when you think that you got the upper hand, there's more guards. So they can get the drop on you very quickly if you don't stay low profile. But you'll notice, like, in the beginning, I'm taking it slow, just so I can get a feel for the area. But then there's some areas where you just yeah, like, it's very hard to find a way around it without making contact and then engaging these guards. So if you ever do this, just take your time, get a feel for the area, and then don't be afraid to try again if you make a mistake. Or don't be afraid to disengage and find a new hiding spot, because you'll notice that you can't take them all out at once. You gotta whittle down their numbers.
I'm on it.
I'll keep an eye out.
The trespasser's here! Cut her down!
Oh, that was close.
Okay. Got her! Oh, fuck!
Yeah, around this part, I was a little panicky,
Okay.
and I just jumped in the water. But the truth is that I had no idea where I was getting shot from. They must have had me flanked from some corner, and I just had no clue how to address it. Good thing they had those candy bars left there though. That was a nice pick-me-up, but like I said, don't be afraid to disengage in this particular area because it's kind of hard to get a feeling exactly how big this room is. Like, not just this room, like, you know, this whole shopping center. So it's hard to get an idea of like where they're held up, where all the guards are posted. So it's one of those things where you want to set your own pace. You don't want to take the pace that they're setting. You control the pace. That's the best thing to do in this particular area. And remember, you don't have to rush it unless you're speed running, and I don't see any way around it. You'd have to engage them immediately.
Nothing here.
That was a really important takedown for me, just because it just set the mood. It set the mood for
Might have seen. Right there!
how I was gonna get back in the
Keep
game.
it up!
Got her
But
pinned!
then they immediately saw me. That was a good throw. Missed the guy in front, got the guy in the back. Used the shock value to jump in with the kill with the machete. But if there were like 3 guards, then that would have proved ineffective because the 3rd guard could have just riddled me.
How'd she get away? Find her, quick!
Yeah, in this particular instance, I just thought, wow, where are they coming from? So I just kind of held back for a second, set the pace again. I really liked that shot, mostly because I knew that there was no reinforcements on him, and in the general area, I knew that they weren't gonna come down on me because it looked like it was just him. Even if there were more guards stationed somewhere, they weren't close by, so they couldn't respond to the shot. It's almost like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. It's like one of those instances where you can take them out however loud you want, but there's nobody there to respond to the gunshot. You kind of get away with it.
Get closer! I got it!
So you also have to listen closely. You want to know how many guards are out there? If you listen, they might talk to each other. Then you know at least there's two.
God.
That was good. The 1-2 punch. Whenever this happens, whenever I'm like ahead like this, I usually get even more panicky. You know, mostly because I'm thinking like, what could go wrong more than what has gone right for me. All it takes is one mistake. They can catch me off guard one time and then that's it, it's over. The area up ahead I haven't checked yet, so I don't even know how many guards are over there. Yeah, always remember to set your own pace. That looks like a clothing store, like maybe like an express double-decker store. Maybe like a Modell's. Just because you see all the sports paraphernalia, but it doesn't look like any real like store though, to be honest. Just like something that you might have seen in the store, but not exactly that. They don't use any brand names in these games. Then you would have to pay royalties, and that costs a lot of money. I actually heard that there was this one episode in The Office where they played a song, and the song cost more than the episode had cost to produce. Like most of the production spending went to that song. I forgot what particular song it was, but all I know is that it's like brand names, like anything that's well known, costs that much more money. Whenever you're dealing with media like this, you gotta keep in mind there's like a certain designated budget, and you can't kind of cross that line. If you cross that line, then you better make sure it's worth it, or you better get the return on investment that you're intending. In this game, you get a big return on investment. I mean, it's a well-known franchise. Still, you can't run around spending too much money. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good. Most of the guards are down. There's one guard that I know where he is, and the best part is I can get the upper hand on him without him getting the upper hand on me. So I wasn't too much in a rush, but I was like looking to get the best vantage point, and I aim for like a higher elevation, mostly because I want to keep the distance between him and me apart, so that he can't engage me, but I can engage him with my rifle, and then that reduces the level of risk involved with the engagement, which will lead to more success. I really thought that first shot was going to be a kill shot. I guess not. You can tell that this distance is working towards my advantage. You can't get a beat on me exactly with the gun he's using, so. Towards the end there, I just set a really fast pace.
Boat.
Because I knew it was just him. Whenever it's just one character, I drop my guard a lot in these kinds of games. Like in this one in particular, I'll drop it a lot because I know that the risk and the reward is in favor of the reward.
Please, please. Nice.
Awesome. This is the first time we're using this little speedboat.
Okay. No one's following. Right. Where's the Ferris wheel? Please go through.
It's very convenient that this whole area can be traversed with this speedboat.
Now what?
Oh, there's a little puzzle section. If anybody was missing any deep brain activity in this game. And there you go, got a puzzle. I really like this game for its pacing. They don't kind of shovel action on you too hard. They pace it pretty well. There's a mixture of puzzles, exploration, and then action. And you're always itching for the action scenes because there's a lot more to take in. Oh look, we're close by. Awesome. Maybe Tommy should have stayed with us. You never know. Tommy's still in the marina, sniping, I think. You haven't really heard back from Jesse or anything like that. I guess they didn't keep radio contact. I thought they would at least have like radios. It's almost like they're totally alone now.
Where's this go?
awesome.
All right.
You know, Ellie, you could have just climbed that little fence there, fence door. You didn't have to go all the way around. Just kidding. Good job, Ellie.
Here we go. Kidding me? Got it.
I wonder if that was that's a scripted scene, or not. Oh, when you get to this area, you can kind of just bypass it. I never actually explored this particular area. I kind of use the distraction to sneak by. I gotta be honest, like, I'm pretty sure that you could just drive right past this area. Like in the middle of the shooting. You would survive.
There's another boat!
Yeah, see, like that. That's the best strategy. But I wonder what supplies I might have missed. Might have been good to see.
What? Of course. Would've been too easy.
Ooh. A lot of good supplies here.
God damn.
noticed that they're giving us a lot of ammo and supplies. Almost like they want us to prepare for something. You never know. I might be foreshadowing something. It's also pretty easy to tell too. That's a lot of supplies.
Goddamn floaters! Wondered when these fucks were in Seattle. Got you, asshole!
That was a good encounter. It's good to throw a cocktail
Back to
on.
that damn Ferris wheel.
Kind of like chips away at his health over time. Makes it a lot easier to just to pick him off afterwards with the high-powered rifle or shotgun. It's a overall good strategy to use. At least I noticed. But yeah, you guys saw right that they were preparing us for that counter. And we definitely came prepared. So it wasn't too difficult. I like how Ellie lights the Molotov cocktail and then she just puts it back in her backpack. That's not impossible.
Finally.
Oh, ski. No quirks.
There. Okay.
Alright.
Almost there. make it.
That boat is toast.
Let's do this. Okay. Abby, where are you? Damn it.
Well, at least we know they're smart enough to keep the door locked. You know what, I just wanted to say something really quick about this area, this aquarium. I think that there is intended symbolism in
What
it.
is all this stuff?
And when I say that, the reason I say that is because, you can kind of use an aquarium and you can stretch the definition of an aquarium as well, actually not stretch the definition. You can rely on the definition of an aquarium as a display of fish in a contained setting, right? And imagine that, like, imagine small fish in a big pond, and imagine who's actually in the aquarium at the moment. It's Ellie and it's Abby's friends, right? And hopefully Abby herself. So when I say symbolism, when I say it's a form of symbolism, this aquarium, it does allow you to broaden the meaning of this particular aquarium as if these are small fish in a big pond. You're not getting like you know that these friends of Abby's and Abby herself have done some bad things, but you don't get the full story. That they aren't the end all be all. That there is more to the story, that of why they're there and what they're doing there, and in that way they're kind of living in this aquarium as if they're the fish in the big pond. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say about that. You kind of have to
I'm stumped.
use your imagination a
I
little
need to
bit.
get up there.
But I do think that there was like some kind of ironic meaning to all this aquarium. But anyways, back to the story.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Shit. Stupid dog.
So you have to remember this dog. Don't forget what happened here. In case it's revisited in the future. It's one of the things that
Fuck happened here?
it's one of the things that is a little tough for me to watch. Whenever an animal like that dies, or any kind of animal.
Shit. Owen. Really?
So, Owen is one of the characters that's friends with Abby. He was part of that, that group, the Fireflies. And then once the Fireflies kind of lost their leadership, he moved on. But, we're about to, see if we can find Abby, maybe Owen here too.
People don't come back from that island.
How many times has Abby risked her life for you?
She chose this. I'm not fucking going there.
Then don't! Go back.
Fuck you. Hands up. Where's Abby?
You're that girl from Jackson.
Tell me where she went.
How do we know you won't kill us?
Give her what she wants and we're dead.
You guys can survive this. I just need her.
Bullshit.
You. Come here. Fucking get over here! Point to where she is on this map. And then you. It better fucking match up.
What are you doing?
She's probably dead anyway.
It is not worth it.
Stop!
We can talk
Back
about
the fuck up!
Point to where she is.
Fucking point!
Tell me where Abby is. Where the fuck is she?
Oh no. I'm sure she didn't want that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, hey. It's all right. Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's all right.
Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon.